Okay, welcome to another fiddle lesson. I'm going to do a tune called the Girl From Samos. It's a Greek tune. Believe it or not, I'm going to try to show you a Greek tune. It's going to be a stretch for me. I haven't done this before with Greek fiddle tunes, but a private student really wanted to learn it, and it's a really fun tune. I actually really like this. It's in kind of a harder rhythm, and so we'll kind of learn it together. How about that? You know, I may mess up, but I think you'll get something out of it, and you'll have a good time, at least trying to learn this song. So here it goes. Yeah, if you added double stops and all the stuff we would do in a variations lesson, it could be just a really cool tune. So I'm going to start by having you do, because I think what's the challenging thing is the rhythm for this tune. So first do that. We're just going to clap the rhythm. This will help a lot. Now we're going to cycle that. If you actually set down your fiddle and do this with me, this is the key to the tune. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do it again. So now we're going to try to put it into context and play one little riff from the tune. And I think if you get this riff on the fiddle, you can get the rest of the tune. But if you really, really stick with this one riff, I think you can do it. That's all it is. It's almost a beginner in terms of fingering. It's D3 to D2, back to D3, up to open A, and then we're going to go A1 open, and end on D3 twice. Before that we had, now we have. Putting that together, we have. Or is it slower? All right. Now, if we just cycle this slowly, loop it, you really just take the time to do that. So I'm repeating myself, but it's so important. Then I think the rest of the tune won't be that hard. Well, it will be challenging, but you'll be so well prepared for it. All right. Let's move on. And I'm going to have you do that for various parts. I think it'll help a lot. And thanks for your patience. And somebody once said, patience is not waiting. Think about it. All right. Just don't wait. You're not waiting. All right. There's nowhere to go. You're already doing what you want to be doing. That's the next bar. Let's slow it down. 4 times on A low 2. So then we're going to, after that, go 1, open, 3. Now if you can accent, if you know how to do that, there's a way to make it easier. You accent. At least I find that a lot easier. Then the bar that comes next is. So we have. Okay, a little slower. Okay, from the beginning. And again. Alright, we can start, you know how we just ended on that D? That's actually a pickup to doing it again. We can start the tune that way, like. Alright. Then we kind of do the same thing again. Except we end on a D, on an A1 this time. Okay, so I'm gonna slowly do the entire A part. I don't even know how to count this in, to be honest. Da, 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 da. A little slower. I'm gonna just count it in by going da 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 da. All right. Da 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 da. Alright, I'd slow it down more, but I almost think that makes it harder, so I'm not going to. So let's move on to the B part. And remember, patience is not waiting. I didn't make that up, by the way. Somebody else, a wise man, made that up. I'm not that wise enough to think of that, but I think I understand it. And so don't hurry through this tune. If you don't have the A part, don't do the B part yet. And that goes for any tune. Just take your time, get that one part down. So I'm going to strongly encourage you to pause the video, rewind, listen, work on little bits right now. So the first bar of the B part. That's it, really. And I'm using my A4. You can use open A too. There, A3, then open E or A4. And then 3, low 2, 1. I like to slur 2 here, like slur, slur 2. Next bar is open A to low 2. And then D3 to open A. So the whole first quarter. Here's again. All right, once more. okay? It kind of feels unresolved, so let's just keep going forward and finish this and then practice this piece a lot. The next bar is... Alright, so that's on A1, 1 open, and then followed by D3, open A1. And then a few notes on D3. Just that rhythm that we clapped out earlier. So if you really got that rhythm in your bones, that sounds so corny. Man, if you really got that rhythm in your bones. God, what a nerdy dude I am. But no, seriously, if you got that rhythm in your bones, then this, again, just to repeat myself again, this tune becomes way easier. All right? So the whole, I guess this is the second quarter of the B part. Let's cycle that a little bit. Yeah, let's loop that together. Maybe a little slower. Okay, now I'm going to play the whole first half. And if you have this, it pretty much repeats for the second half too. So. Do it a little bit slower. Once with opening instead of fourth. Okay, second half is pretty much the same. And then instead of doing this at the end, we're going to do something different. So instead of doing that, we're going to do... And it kind of leads in to the C part of the tune. Slowing it down, it's D3, open A1. And then E low 2, 1 open. So. So now I will slowly do the whole second half of this B part. That last note's the beginning of the C part, but it just sort of makes more sense to play it one more time. Second half of the B part. Actually, I'm just going to do the whole B part now, and then you can practice that and then move on. I'm going to move on to the C part. So here we go. And then remember that last A3 is the beginning of the C part. Okay, again, I need to ask you, I don't need to ask you, I want to pause the video, rewind, practice that a lot, maybe come back and try to learn the C part on another day even. Seriously, don't rush this, it's hard. Okay, so do that right now. Okay, so you've just practiced the A and the B parts of this tune, the Girl From Samos, for like a week, and you've just got it. You can just dream it now. Now we're going to do the C part, maybe the hardest part. So the first bar of it starts A3. So it's 3, 1, low 2. Then open E, A3, A low 2. And then we're going to do on A 1, low 2, regular 2, A3. And then E low 2, 1 open. So we have so I am now going to just cycle the first quarter very slowly. Alright, we're going to loop it together, and if you're uncertain of any of the parts, go back and rewind right now, but otherwise I'm going to loop it and just try to play along or just listen to it. Again. I think that might be even too fast. Let's try it again. Okay. So that is going to also be the third quarter. So if you really take it to heart, practice that, we're almost done with this tune. You should be proud of yourself for making it this far. Second quarter, it starts the same. And then it's going to end, it's going to do something different. It's going to go. So it's going to go. That's the whole second quarter. Third quarter is the same as the first. And then the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is kind of like the second. And then that last D is pretty much a pickup to start the tune over again. But if you were to end it, you could just end on D3. So it'd be like. And you would be done. All right. I'm now going to play the entire. I'm going to play the entire C part once. And just as if I was ending the tune. All right. I'm going to now just play it again a little slower. C part. If we were to go back to the A part, it would be like. So on. So there will be left-hand fingerings in the comments field below, fiddle tabs. There will be a play-along track, which may make it easier for you to get this. You can also use the play-along track just to listen to it and get it in your head. Listening is great practice. You can do it when you're driving or cooking or whatever, and you can be practicing your fiddle without even your fiddle around. And a tune like this, it'll really help to just get it in your head so you can whistle it and hum it, all right? But it's a great tune. Eventually, if I get better at it, I might try to do a variations version with double stops and stuff. Okay, well, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it through. You really, again, should be proud of yourself. This is a hard one, and if you can do it, hats off to you, even though my hat's not on already. See you next time.
Thanks for watching the video.
Excellent.